Hey guys, alright, it's the new year and my training room's been cleared out and it's all gone outside because I wanted to do some outside training, and also there's more space in here for other things. Oh well, life takes over, doesn't it? I'm hoofed off outside. Okay guys, I want to get this done pretty quick. I've been doing in January Iron Fist follow along program, and basically what it is you're starting out with the simplest basic foundation exercises for Iron Fist. You're doing them every day, and you're just packing the power into the bones. And that's a big aspect of Chinese training that doesn't get followed because people think, oh well, it's too boring, it's too boring, it doesn't work, it's not fancy enough. But that's part of this program. Now, what I've done on the Iron Body Martial Arts website and on the Facebook and everything like that is I'm doing it, it's day 4 now, but the idea is, what I'm doing is I've built into it now, we're doing Iron Fist, we're doing Iron Head, and we're doing Steel Jacket or Iron Stomach or whatever you want to call it, Iron Bull or Kung Fu Bag or whatever you want to call it. Now these are variations, bits taken from 72 Secret Arts of the Shaolin, and other bits and bobs I've picked a lot up along the way. Good foundation exercises. Now the idea is, obviously, if you see my videos, you know that I do the heavy training with the steel ball bearing bags and everything like that, and all of that stuff. But I thought, what better way to kind of include everyone and in good discipline for myself is to pull the reset button, and we're going to go back to the very basic exercises of Iron Fist. And what better way to answer everyone's questions than we'll all just do it along together. So I had a bit of a break for Christmas, so I'm not like, some of the conditioning's gone down. I'm not fresh from punching steel bag, and now I'm going to start like trying to follow along with you guys. So that's the idea. And I was doing Iron Fist, and then I thought, well, we'll throw in Iron Stomach and Iron Head. Because why not? Because then you can do one of them, or you can do all 3 like I am, or you can just choose or chop and change. The idea is, chuck these into your routine of whatever it is you want to do and what you like. Give it a go. The exercises are so simple, they're so easy. You need like half an hour, you don't even need that much time. And you can throw them in at all different times of the day. Like I said, it's day 4 now. Just introducing the Iron Head and stuff, but that's what I wanted to stress to you guys. It's simple, easy exercises done regularly with commitment and passion and drive, and that's all it is. It doesn't have to be super difficult on the body. Start simple, get complicated. That's how conditioning and martial arts works. So anyway guys, I wanted to start with the basic exercise. They're so simple, it's not even worth doing a video on. But some people have asked me, well, could you just do a video showing some of the exercises? So this is the ones that we're doing until further notice, okay guys? You can do whatever else you want, but these, if you want to do the follow along, do these until further notice, yeah? Because what I want to say is I want everyone to kind of be in the same mixing pot. We'll all have different levels of conditioning, but like I said in the introduction video, I want everyone in the same mixing pot. We're all in it together, so we're all equal. So how good is that? We've all come, we're all equal, we're all doing it. And what better way to kind of share experiences and learn and all feel a sense of accomplishment. We won't have one person saying this and one person saying that. So anyway, first exercise guys. Okay, a bit of marrow washing for you guys to very much start off with, but this is just the warm up, okay? So what you're doing is you're just shaking your arm, and you're letting feel the weight go into your hands, yeah? And blood rush into your hands, and you're shaking, sideways as well. I can't do it too much because I'll hit things like that and this, which is painful. But anyway, shake. So really do it, or do rounds like that with your palm up to the sky. Yeah, rounds. Yeah, and what you're doing is it's an old method of marrow washing that when you shake your hands like this really fast, yeah, you can feel the weight start to build, and what centrifugal force pushes blood down into the arms, and from the insides out, from the inside of your bone marrow out, you know, the pressure is increasing, and that, my friends, is already starting to densen your bones. Marrow washing from the inside. So how cool is that? So just shaking your hands about every day and doing this and shaking them is going to start densening your bones. And as hard as you shake them, the more force you put in, but the more it goes. But be careful of your shoulders and stuff. But that isn't the exercises, that's just a warm-up. So you shake your fingers out, do this for a bit, shake, shake, shake. The bird's even singing. Okay, so shake it all out, get the blood nice in there, give your knuckles a rub, stuff like that. Okay, good, we're in there. Now, simple and easy, I just want straight, get a towel, fold it a couple of times, put it down. Shh, wait. Shh. Shh. He teases me, that bird. So anyway, okay, so the towel's there. Now I know there's some of us who could do knuckle press-ups on concrete all day, but this is what we're doing, guys. We're pulling that reset button, and it's for a reason, because, you know, probably all of us, including me, you know, we could do with reinforcing those foundations, yeah, you know, and just allowing our body to relax into things, because it's going to get harder later, but we want our body to have that feeling, that feeling of long training, yeah, really getting used to the force, so that it's not even force anymore. So chuck the towel down, not too thick. You might bleed a bit, so make sure it's an old towel. But anyway, all I want of you now is sideways press-ups like this, yeah, like that, and it's not about reps, it's about force on the knuckles. So, but you know, do how many reps you want, 10 or 12 or. Yeah, and do them slower than that. You know, just. Yeah, and like I said, it's about force on the knuckles. So we want a couple of sets of press-ups on the knuckles, and in between, whether you put your knees down or not, just keep those knuckles on the towel and keep it pushing, because it's about duration of the force, yeah? And if you're a beginner, you know, this is the start of it all. Do this every day, yeah? So keep those on, yeah, and then do some more sets, and in between, okay. So then turn your knuckles like this to the two biggest knuckles, yeah, like a karate punch, and then again, same width. Now we really want to push and roll onto the very tips of these knuckles, because we want to push force into them, yeah? And again, we want 10. Now I've done loads of these now today, so I've done my set, but these are extra, that's fine. Then when you're finished, just hold and roll and just hold. Push those knuckles into the floor. See, that's what the towel's for. Push, push, push. Yeah, and side as well. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Yeah? Now feel free to join us now, even though it's day 4, because like I said, we're going to be on this stage for quite a long time, and time for people to catch up. Yeah, so like I said, it's about time spent on the knuckles, so just rock around a bit. Just get the force into those fists. Okay? Now, next special tip exercise. Lots of bare knucklers do this, okay? So hands in on the towel, and what I want you to do is as you press up down, roll in or out, it doesn't matter, but either roll in on these knuckles and out on the other ones, or out and then in. It's up to you. And it should make twists in the towel. And what that does is it really rings the force. You know, trust me, when you do it, be careful, because, well, day 4, and I've already got a cut, like from a rub. But, you know, and I'm used to conditioning my knuckles. But it just goes to show when you introduce something new to the body, it's weak. Yeah, even if it's slightly strong, it's weak. So, and this is where you might get a bit of blood and whatnot. But same thing. So we'll start out like that, and as we roll in, and you can reposition your hands. And then if you get tired of doing press-ups because you've done quite a lot, you can just stay here. Yeah, and hopefully you guys can see that I'm twisting that towel, and you can add another layer of padding if you want, because the padding, see, like a makiwara, like anything with conditioning, you want something soft between the hardness, just to make it good. So you can double up on the padding if you want, if it's too hard. Not necessarily a very, very first beginner exercise, but, you know, like I said, these are the exercises we're going to be doing until further notice. So if what I don't want to happen is someone who's never done it before to try the towel too much, rip their knuckles open, and then they don't train tomorrow. So just give, you know, if it's day one for you, just do the knuckle press-ups, and you've never conditioned, just do them for like a week, and then maybe in that week, after a couple of days, have a look at the towel, try a few twists, don't try too many, don't skin your knuckles like I have, and just do that, yeah. Okay, so we've done those, and the twists, and you'll feel the force on those twists. And those are for now, guys, so we're day 4, so I've done my these, I've done my twists, yeah. Great stuff. Okay, now, anyone interested in iron head and iron stomach? What we're on 12 minutes. We'll talk about iron head and iron stomach in a moment, so hopefully you can see that now as well. Okay, so anyway, after you've done that, every set or so you do, obviously, you'll do some of these and some of these, you'll be tired, so just get up and in between sets. And don't remember, you can do these throughout the day. You don't have to do them in one go. You can do them throughout the day. There's no limit to how many you do. And just shake your hands out again, like I said, with the marrow washing. Yeah. Feel that. And there's other things, there's other kinds of qigong and everything like that you can do. You know, taming the tiger sort of in the air. There's all sorts of qigongs you can do if you know them as well. Whilst you're doing these, that's fine. Okay, so as well as that, guys, throughout the day, any extra pressure you put on your knuckles, that's good. So, like, you know, you lean them against a wall, push them. No striking. We will obviously, if you're doing boxing training and stuff like that anyway, we'll just carry on. But this is, we're all starting with pressure. Just pressure, yeah. You might have to cut out your striking training for the time being if you're following along this. Just do it as a little exercise, you know, see how it goes. It's a slow start, but it builds to Iron Fist, which is awesome. Okay, and other things you can do, obviously, is you can just kind of lift yourself onto your knuckles like so, and just hold yourself there for a bit, or lift yourself and hold. Yeah. Transition between the two, and also on the 2 knuckles as well. Like I said, anything you can do just to put force on that. Now for the later stages, I also want people to start developing their shoulders. So do like handstands against the walls and stuff like that. You know, just go against the door and just do a handstand and stay up against the door. That's for the shoulders. That's for the later stages. We want to build those. Okay, what are we on? 14. I might have to cut this. I don't know. Okay, we'll just keep going quickly. Okay guys, now, iron head. What I want you to do is get your towel. See, mine's already starting to get bloody. But get your towel and fold it. And fold it again. That'll do. Into a nice thick wedge. Okay? What I want you to do now, if you can see, is you place the towel on the floor. Okay? And just concentrate. Lift your hands up a bit. Just check that your spine's aligned. Feel your neck. Just twist it a bit. Make sure it's aligned good. Yeah. Breathe in to your stomach. Rub the top of your head. Breathe out and raise to the roof. And just elongate your spine. Tuck your chin, elongate your spine. Naturally, okay, this is the beginning of iron head, or a method of iron head. It's all static pressure. Yeah, you can see the principle here, can't you? Okay, what I want you guys to do is we're going to go head on to the towel, and don't resist the urge to make the towel thin, because the thick towel will spread the force along the top of the skull, and you won't get like a sharp point like I've got, which sort of affects your trading. Okay, so what we're going to do is lay our head on the towel, feet, hands in front of ourselves, and we're going to lift ourselves up. That's all. So breathe, tongue on the roof of your mouth. And up. And it's up to you how much pressure you put. By leaning, you can put more. By coming forward, you can put less. But obviously more goes on your arms. And the idea is to obviously almost have no pressure on your arms. But obviously when you start out, you might not be able to do that. Also when you start out, you can keep your feet sort of down here if you like. It takes a bit of the force away. Helps you to balance. So concentrating tension on the roof of your head, and just stay like this for as long as you can. Keep your neck dead straight. Don't try and twist it. Don't try and move it. Just lock it in place. Feel the weight on the top of the skull. Extend the neck. Okay, so I can stay there for well, when you come back down, just put your hands behind your back. Just breathe out a few times. Feel the pressure release, and then slowly lift your things up. Okay, then rub the head. Look left. Look right. Look left. Yeah? Raise the roof again. Do whatever else you need to do. Rub your head. Yeah? Now that's easy street, guys. People in yoga do that. Women, not there's anything weak about women, but you know, 40, 50, 60-year-old women go to yoga classes and do these headstands, so, you know, easy style, okay? Okay, now before you think, well, what the hell's that do? This is the beginning, guys, it's the foundation. This is static pressure. You know, none of your head is not load-bearing. So you are strengthening your whole skull when you do that. Lots more than just striking it. And you're building that thickness of bone to take the future stages, which is striking. But like the old dinosaur with the big fat head and woodpeckers and stuff, although they've got like a spring mechanism, you need the thickness of bone to have iron head. Yeah, you can't just smack your head and you're going to get damage. So nature's protection is the thickening of the bone, and that's what we're developing. Okay. So that's all for the iron head for now. Now stomach, iron stomach, the beginning from, I think it's technique 36 from the 72 Secret Arts of the Shaolin easy style. Yeah? Until further notice, you may do this exercise anyway because it's well known in Kung Fu, but until further notice, I just want you to make circles with your fingers on your stomach, through the cloth of your t-shirt, yeah? And as you do that, just breathe peacefully. Obviously, let yourself rest from doing the head and hands. Breathe peacefully and make circles, yeah? And as you're breathing, concentrate your energy into your stomach, concentrate your intention if you believe in it. Concentrate, like try and build up a heat feeling at the navel about here. See, I can feel some heat here now. Yeah? That's supposedly chi or whatever. So just don't worry about what it is or try and do it, but just start with rubbing, yeah? And just gently, yeah, gently. Now over the days, you can turn the gentle rubbing into like a scraping and a pushing, yeah? But don't go, you know, this is a long beginning, so until further notice, don't take it any more than... So what you're doing here, guys, is obviously none of your organs, you know, unless you're a martial artist, but remember we've reset. None of your organs are used to pressure, they're not used to striking, they're not used to whatever. So what you're doing in here is you're building up the internal strength by rubbing, yeah, and the interstitial tissue is being rubbed and massaged and everything like that, and it's starting to ply and push, and it's building its strength, and also you're building the energy barrier. First off, if you believe in that sort of thing, by not physically striking yet, we're building a bit of an intention. We're getting the body ready. We're telling the body, look, soon, by just touching the stomach and rubbing, we're going to be striking, yeah? So just scrape with your fingers and rub gently and push. But don't go crazy with it, yeah, until further notice. Just do the pushing. And over the days you can gradually increase the force. But for now, until we say so, just do the rubbing, yeah, and the breathing. Because it's obvious that the beginning of this stage is visualization, because the visualization is important, yeah. So do that, guys. After all of it, just rub your knuckles, give them a good massage, and for anyone that's still listening, obviously make sure you haven't eaten a couple of hours before you do all this, if you can help it. So anyway, guys, that's it. How long is this video? 22 minutes. Okay, 22 minutes of punishment for you. Okay, guys, well, keep well. God bless and all that. And please follow along. This is day 4, and it feels great. Yeah, no bruises. Yeah, don't bruise the bone and it builds. Bruise it and it goes backwards, yeah? So rub it, look after it, and I'll talk more. These are early stages, so we don't need Ditjo, we don't need any liniments, we don't need any oils, but we'll talk about those in a future time, okay? See you guys, bye.